Hello everyone. This is the love horoscope for the sign Libra for the month of August and for the rest of July as well. So before anything, as always, I'd like to thank you for watching my videos, liking my videos, and also subscribing to my channel. And here, so as always, I have my 3 decks of cards. I have my lunar cards, my fortune cards, and my angel cards, which you get a message from as well. Okay, so we're gonna take a look here to see what is coming in the month of August. And so for anyone who hasn't seen my videos before, I shuffle my cards and I make 3 lines. 3 lines of 7 cards each, and you need to decide which line resonates more with your life. Okay, so let's take a look and see what we have. Perfect, so 7 cards here. Okay, 6. I just want to let everyone know that this reading also applies to your ascendant and your moon sign. If you don't know, you just need to look this up on Google. You just need to enter your information, which would be your personal information, date of birth, time of birth, and it'll be able to let you know your ascendant and moon sign as well. Okay, so we're almost finished with the last line here. Just 2 cards left. 3 fallen, so we're going to put those down. So we're going to see Libra, which is the final card. This is going to be the card that will guide the reading, and it's going to have a direct influence on each line. Okay, so the main card here is the Ace of Cups. What does this card mean? It means love. Truly, this card means love, a type of love that grows, a type of love that is difficult to avoid. If you see here, it's water, and the water falls, pools, and evaporates. It's a cycle. I would call it a bottomless fountain. There's also, in the background of the card, you can see a lot of water as well. So, an abundance of water, there's flowing water, abundance of love, flowing love. So, it's really an infinite cycle, and that's the main definition of this card. That's what you have for this month of August and July. So, it's very apparent that love has entered your life, and now not only has it entered your life, but it's arrived and evolved. It grows and transforms, similar to this cycle that we're seeing here. So let's see what you have on the first line. Okay, so you have a very, 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 very good line here, and very positive. You commence here with the 6 of Wands, which is triumph. This is to triumph in something that I feel that you had a little bit of difficulty in prior. And here this card is saying that you triumph. And what is the triumph that you have is here to find a middle point between you and this other person. What does that mean? This means that when in a relationship, 2 people feel that they're dominant in the relationship, or the one who has the final word, this attitude and that type of viewpoint of seeing relationships, it creates a dysfunctional, an imbalance in the relationship. And here it seems that you achieve that middle point where two people can understand what they're looking for and look for together the same objective. So here's the person that is obviously the person that you would be in a relationship with. This person is someone who is of an earth sign, or may have an earth sign in their ascendant or moon sign. This person characterizes themselves by being very flashy, a person who, how can I put this, creative, someone who is just like capable of planning a party and at the same day go to work and also help someone else who needs them. This is a person who can do many things at the same time, and with all of this, they still have their feet planted firmly on the ground. So that's why predominantly I see the earth sign here. And if you look closely, they are also holding on to the pentacle. And what does that symbolize? It means someone who is also doing well economically. This to you brings happiness. It brings a fulfillment. So I see there's a filling of cups that were once empty. So the Nine of Cups, that's what it means. It means to feel fulfilled in every aspect of your life. And Libra, this is your card, the Justice card. That means finally what was wrong is now right. Finally, my life has started to change. So there's finally justice in my life. Here I see you balancing between two situations. Here you have two situations that it seems like are creating a lot of balance in your life. But you are still making the effort to keep both afloat. And these cards are telling me that you leave a certain attitude behind. It's not telling me you leave a person behind, it's telling me you leave an attitude. And the attitude that you leave behind, I believe, is to think that you have the power or ability over somebody. How can I explain this? You leave behind the feeling that you have a responsibility for something to work. You start to understand that everything in life is done in two parts. So there seems to be an interior balance. This is something that you need to understand. For something to function, two parts need to be working together. They need to be in tune. So a spiritual and mental functioning. I believe that this is a new start, or almost a resurrection, like the water. It falls and it goes back up. So every time that the cycle happens, it actually grows stronger. And here, I see that the water, like yourself, continues to multiply and flow. So it's very great cards. I feel very great about these cards for you, Libra, for the month of August. And I hope that the positive energies start now in July and don't need to wait until August. So let's see what the Fortune card has to tell us. Here, this card definitely is telling me that something is going to arrive. So the Gift card. And you are waiting for it. You are waiting for someone to respond to you, someone to accept something from you. And it could be on any level of your life. But you are currently awaiting something. And the gift will arrive into your life. But first, I believe, you need to change a few attitudes in your life. Truly, I feel that this card, I know I'm going to be repeating this, but it really makes me think that this is a comprehension of what it means to fully give yourself to someone else and wait for them to give themselves to you. So this is not only one-sided. This needs to come from both sides. And here the cards are telling me that your new attitude is going to achieve this and make this possible. So it's a great line for the first one. Let's see what is happening in the second line here. Okay, so these cards are telling me here that you are in a situation, a relationship, where you need to make a decision, an important decision. And these cards are telling me that you are trying to decide between two options. Here, this card, it symbolizes Leo, so the lion. And what's happening here is the following. These cards are first telling me that communication with the other person is starting to become a little bit exasperated. So this card represents an energy, a young energy. You could almost say that there is an energy of parent, child. Not so much, I feel, an energy of on the same level. Oh, well, I'll tell you this here, which is what should be done, but this card tells me of some type of resistance on the other side. And these cards are telling me that you are thinking about a million possibilities. Your mind is working at 1,000 miles an hour. What's positive about being with this person? What's negative about being with this person? Is it worth it or is it not worth it? All of these questions are going through your mind. But this other person, which could be potentially also have an air sign in their, maybe in their ascendant or in their moon sign, but I feel that they are currently acting like an air sign. And it's someone who is a little bit stubborn, a little bit difficult, someone who is difficult for you to find a balance with. And so this month, there is a change. Newly, Libra, I see that you will be done with something and start something new. If it's with this person specifically, you will decide that starting now, this is the way I want things to be. This is the way I want our lives to function. You will make a decision without a doubt. And this will be a decision that you will make from something you've been thinking about for a very long time. Now, I also want to point out this card here. This card can represent, certain times, the mother figure and the intervention of a mother figure. So, but it's going to be someone who is a strong mother figure, someone who may intervene in a negative way. They interfere to create more conflict. And here I see you, Libra, with a fire sign, especially Leo, and another feminine figure, which could be your mother or a family member or friend. And so you, Libra, make a decision. And this decision is going to be a very quick one with respect to one of your children. Something is happening here. You might have discord with one of your children, but I definitely see something is happening. Someone here does not want to flow. Someone is opposing you and opposing your reason. And I feel that in this sense, there could be a conflict. If this is you, Libra, then these cards are telling me that you are still with a fire sign and need to make a decision, and that would be to end this conflict. You no longer want this type of conflict. You would rather not speak to this person. You want mental tranquility. The only thing that you are currently looking for is stability, which is the first card here, which is what you desire. It's tranquility, stability, to be the rest of your life in peace. So let's see what this card is going to tell us now. Apologies. Now, I had another thought come into my mind. This could also mean communication. I see that this person from the sign Leo is talking about this person here. And I see here that there are some issues with communication between the two. So there's a lack of communication between these two people, and this is affecting you. It's affecting how to live your life, your stability, those types of things. Okay, so let's see what we have here. So we have two women here, and there seems to be lies. So truly it seems like there is a fight between two women. If you see here, they are not looking face to face. So one is facing forward, the other is in reverse, and there seems to be, there's a lack of honesty, there's a lack of understanding, and I believe that you will never see eye to eye with this person. So Libra, if you have this opportunity, I would say end with this relationship. I would say try to end it as soon as possible, because all it's going to bring is going to be instability, emotional instability. So it is difficult sometimes to choose between two people, because I see that ultimately peace and tranquility is going to be worth it. So that's what I see for you in this line, Libra. So let's see, out of curiosity here. Yeah. If you look here, these cards tell me that this person is in your house and they need to leave. So I see a woman, the house, the movement, and the other lady here. So, and the one in reverse, because they are not happy with the situation. So someone needs to leave the current situation in order for there to be peace. So let's go to the third line now. Okay, so what do we have here? Here we have, Libra, a decision, a very, very important decision, because this card here, these cards are telling me about someone from your past. And this card is telling me about making a definitive decision about this person. This card is a major card. And this card represents that when you've made this decision, there's no turning back. Whether for good or for bad, there is no turning back. And this situation has you very worried. You're worried about what to do, and you're trying to think of what is the better option. And it seems that you are still suspended, waiting to see how life will resolve this situation, this mystery for you. And it seems like you still have two decisions. You still have a decision between two options. And I feel that you will be making this decision because truly it's almost like having a weight on your shoulders. Something that is extremely difficult, but once you've decided, the weight will be lifted off of your shoulders. This decision is based definitively in between three people. There's three people involved in this conflict. A triangle could be people who've come back from your past. There seems to be like a lost love, something that's come back. There seems to be a lot of options here. So this card is telling me that you need to be very cautious, because in this situation, everyone can lose. Not just you. So the other two people there in the background. So there in the first card, everyone is very happy. And then the second card, it seems that you need to be a little bit more cautious, because there could be a conflict. Because each person is walking on their own path. So let's see what the fortune card has to tell you. Yeah, so there's some thoughts here, and there's you. So it seems that it could be that you're thinking about someone else. So there definitely seems to be a triangle. So it could be, for example, 2 men and 1 woman. So I'm just going to take a look at the other card here. Yeah, so this tells me that there are horizons here, so people who are not close to one another, so distance in the relationship. And you are unsure if this is possible. The only possible way for you would be for you to move to where these people are. Yeah. Which is in a further away place. So it seems like there needs to be some type of a move or a change in order for this to be possible. So there seems to be one person here who has less money, and there's a person who has more money. So because this card speaks of a powerful person, someone with a lot of money. So it seems that it's a very complicated situation. I'm seeing definitely you're losing a lot of sleep over it, and you need to make a decision in this type of triangle. Okay, so let's take a look at one central card here for you, Libra. So this is helpful people. This card indicates that it's time to expand your circle of friends, or you may find yourself needing to do some professional networking. Make time to branch out in order to create the personal or career connections necessary to be happy and successful. This card can also indicate that your situation requires the input of those who can assist you in accomplishing the task before you. This may include professionals in fields related to your question, or others who work for or around you. It could also include people in your personal life who have experience that would be useful. This card lets you know that someone will be entering your life soon who can make your dreams come true. Okay, so again, central card here is helpful people. So Libra, in any aspect of your life, someone can come into your life to help you get what it is that you are looking for. And here again, you have the helpful sign, which is also Ace of Cups. And that's what is going to be entering into your life. Support from other people. I wish you the best. If you like my reading, please like my video, leave me your comments. Also, activate notifications on the videos so that you'll know when I'm uploading new videos. And if you'd like to go to my Instagram page, it's at AmeliaTarot13. And also, if you would like a private reading, you can send me an email to ameliatarot13@gmail.com. Thank you very much, and I wish you all the best.